Hello and welcome to today's LOL Esports Roundup. We're going to cover a couple series in the LPL that occurred this morning, preview the pair that are supposed to take place tomorrow. Keep in mind, later today my power rankings will come out, so this is the first of two uploads. I'm off of work today, so I'm going to take advantage of it with the power ranking upload today. If you'd like to participate in those going forward, join the Discord. There's a power rankings channel, and you can be part of next week's video, because by the time this one is out and about, I will close the power rankings for this past week. As well as we have the Hall of Fame thing going on. So the fourth class voting, the 60 player ballot is out on the Discord. So pick 15 of those 60. And we will see who the top 15 end up being for next week to determine the 6 that will be the fourth class. The third class has already been determined as of this past weekend. So if you want to join the Discord and be interactive, you can. Yeah. So predictions. I went 1-1 today. I mean, it is what it is. It's hard to really parse through these LPL teams. I'm not going to lie. I am excited for when the LCK, LEC, LCS comes about, and those are a little bit more predictable. NIP wins 2-1. They're 2-1 on the split, 22nd in the power rankings. That could change later this evening. LGD now 0-3. Invincible was my MVP. His NAR was fantastic in games 2 and 3. Fodic 12-7-7, 30% of damage for NIP. Angel 6-1-13, so the carries went 18-8 and 20. LPC returned to LGD's lineup and went 5-7-11, 32% of damage in the loss. So, like I said, I thought Invincible's NAR was very good in games 2 and 3. Integral to their success, especially in team fights. Not only that, in the side lane as well. In game 1, they really tried to get Invincible head over Fearness, went top lane twice. Fearness was able to outplay the first one, and then still have impact throughout the rest of the game on the Gragas. Honestly, I thought Fearness had a case for MVP after game 1 because of his performance in overcoming all the, attention put towards him to put him in the grave. A lot of people might see Meteor's stat line and think, oh, Meteor was the carry. I thought Fearness was actually more important in that game. But in the end, NIP win, and that had a lot to do with Fodic. Also, he stole a Baron in game 3. LGD got a couple kills. He stole the Baron with Jinx, and that actually was probably an MVP moment as well. But I thought that Invincible over the, entire series, or at least the 2 wins, was more important than Fodic was. As far as Angel, that KDA is not indicative of how poorly I thought he played. I thought his Ahri and Nico at times left a lot on the table in terms of missing skill shots, just playing like crap, in my opinion. Sure, he was able to find opportunities on the Nico to make things happen, but it was a mixed bag. And after the Ahri game and how bad it was, I was not impressed, needless to say. Meteor outplayed Shadow, despite me saying, don't ignore his score line. But the fact of the matter is, I thought he outplayed Shadow. Shadow did solo kill him at one point. We must be honest about that. But otherwise, I thought Meteor was better than Shadow. Picking Xin Zhao, I know Xin Zhao was the one who got the solo kill, but I'm not a Xin Zhao fan at all in this meta. It just... I don't have I'm saying nice things about, like, Invincible, but then again, he struggled. Fearness was good in game 1, then struggled. Angel struggled, but has 6-1-13. Fodic stole a Baron, won them the series, but went 12-7-7. LPC, not that great. Envy is better than him. I don't know why both teams, actually, LGD and Anyone's Legend, benched the better 80 carries, in my opinion, ending up with different results, but still, not thrilled about that. Hai Chow, meh. So, NIP win. Good for them. Thunder Talk and Anyone's Legend. Thunder Talk 18th in the power rankings, now 1-2, matching Anyone's Legend's record, who are 1-2. They won 2-1. My MVP was Zhao Hao. iBoy returned to the LPL starting lineup with Anyone's Legend, going 15-2-14, 32% damage over ZQE. I think ZQE is better than him, or at least more interesting to think about. I said this yesterday. Seeing that rookie get a penta off the rip and now be benched a couple series later, I thought was kind of silly. Zhao Hao 12-4-27 was, like I said, the MVP. Wan Feng 9-6-7, 30% of damage in the loss. He had a team fight in game 2 in the late game where he dealt 12k damage on Aphelios and still lost the team fight and lost the game. He is Elo held alongside Yuyanja, who played Leona twice today. I said this the last time he played Leona, that champion is dog right now. Game 1, they win with him on it. That had a lot to do with UCal, in my opinion. Game 3, he died a shit ton on it because Leona is not good. And Yuyanja picks Leona a lot. He picks champions that just make me scratch my head. Zora did not look great opposite of him in support. Zora missed a ton of hooks on Nautilus when he had the opportunity. A very ugly game out of him. But Anyone's Legend finds a way to win, in part due to iBoy and Zhao Hao's Lee Sin. I've said this, I feel like I've said this before. Zhao Hao can only play Lee Sin, really. And the Lee Sin needs to be respected because he is super good on it. Like, I said this, people didn't like that I said this about Shun's Nidalee and Kindred and that, the win rates speak for themselves, that it's really not all that scary. Zhao Hao's Lee Sin is scary. Anyone's Legend are not very good. I think that is no secret. So if you ban literally Zhao Hao's Lee Sin, you have neutered them immensely. I do give Zhao Hao credit. He played very well. After the series, he was emotional because they had not won in so long. A situation where you may have a player that thinks, maybe I can't do it anymore. Maybe I can't, the dream is dead. Maybe, whatever. Maybe I'll never win again, right? So that was good for him. Nice to see that he it mattered to him. Pinzi did try and end the series away. Game 1, he was awful. UCal solo killed him twice. Just not a great showing out of Pinzi. In games 2 and 3, it was Lisa and LeBlanc, which is a combo that does work, and that gave Pinzi opportunity to keep up with UCal and even pull ahead if Zhao Hao spent enough time there. So, is the Zhao Hao show on Lee Sin. iBoy performed. Wan Feng was Elo held. UCal tried and the win was important. Hoya on Rumble is not a play. I don't care that ZDZ is not very good. I don't think Hoya is very good. So, to put him on a carry like that, no. No siree. That's not the play. So, yeah, so Anyone's Legend wins 2-1 over Thunder Talk. Sneak peek for tomorrow. So, Ultra Prime and Team Wii. Currently, Ultra Prime are 2-0. Team Wii, 20th in the power rankings, 1-0. Team Wii beat Anyone's Legend last time they're on the Rift. Ultra Prime beat FPX. When they played in spring, Team World Elite would win 2-0. Only Jungle 80 Carry remains the same. The matchups remain the same from the last time they're on the Rift. Team Wii now have Cube in top lane. Bubu is, I think, unemployed. Yeah, I think he's unemployed. Mid lane, we have Forge. Yeah, we have Forge for Ultra Prime. So that's different. Last time it was King. And then in support, Ultra Prime now have Sword Art, where they had Baolan at that time. So a few changes. So Hang and Hope in the win went 21-2 and 38, 972 DPM, 41%. When you hear 21-2 and 38 in a 2-game series, I think that says absolute destruction. And Ning was a big part of that. So Ning and Doggo had 2 kills, 20 deaths, 10 assists. 754 DPM, 37%. So the jungle 80 carries, damage-wise, pretty close, around 40%. The DPM, 200 different. Not super big, but man, did Ning die a lot. This is one of those series that made me think, oh my god, Ning needs to go back to the retirement home. He should not have come out of retirement. So, You know, Ultra Prime have played anyone's Legend and Team Wii so far. I mean, sorry, FPX. Those are not world beaters. So, you know, this is a slight step up. Team Wii have looked good. I think Shanks is very good. I mean, I didn't hide that fact when I put him in my top 5 mids in the world right now. I really like Hang. Cube is an interesting player. Still want to see how he fits into Wii better. And then the bot lane, I mean, Hope and Iwandi, you can flip a coin and see what happens. I'm happy that Doggo's getting some wins because Doggo has been on struggle street with Ultra Prime, so I mean, that one should be close. Nip, 22nd in the power rankings, 2-1. Just beat LGD today. Top Esports, 11th, 1-1. Beat EDG last time they're on the Rift. When they played in spring, top 1, 2-1. The bot laners are, the bot laners are the only thing that carries over. Top Esports had Ching Tian in the lineup at that time. Now it's Wayward. And then Nip played Zhao Lao Bao, Dream, and Pout in mid. Now it's Shadow and Angel. So Jackie Love Mark went 13-13-40, 904 DPM, 40% in the win. Fodek and ZU, 12-16-38, 912 DPM, 39%. So pretty close matchup there. The bot lane's not blowing each other out over the 3-game slate. In terms of everything else, Rookie will have a tougher time with Angel than he did with Dream and Pout. Does that mean that Angel can match Rookie? Yeah, well, that's a whole nother ball game. But Angel's definitely better than who they had before. Tien, I don't think at this point in his career is really capable of jungle gapping really anybody. He's pretty much entered that peanut territory, and I think I said this last year when I compared the two. Facilitator-oriented through and through. Don't expect him to carry. If you put him on a carry, it's going to be problems. So I don't expect a gap there. Wayward and Invincible. Invincible's coming off of a really good series against Fearness, but Fearness is not Wayward. So this is probably not as close as this. So that's it for the roundup. Like I said, later on today, we'll have my power rankings up. If you like the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a YouTube supporter. And I hope to see you again tomorrow.